Hey everyone, I'm back and I'm going to rank every character from Danganronpa. Not every, but like from the main games, from my favorites to my least liked, disliked characters. I'm not saying I'm gonna rank like every character. It's gonna be the main games. Uh, and I'm not gonna rank Raincoat or the other game that came out, Horror Academy, something like that. I'm not gonna rank that either, uh, because those are not like the killing games and like not like this bigger. So I'm gonna rank the four games characters because I was talking about um what is it? I was talking about like my favorite Danganronpa another. It's a Fangan, the two Fangans characters. I talked about those. So I'm gonna talk about the Danganronpa ones. And this might take some time because usually I talk a lot. So I'm gonna yap for a while. Now I'm gonna start off with Monokuma. I'm gonna be real. I always liked him. Interesting, fun, but like at the same time, he might make you mad. Yeah, that's how I see it. So I don't know what to say about Monokuma. I just like the guy, but like he's not my favorite forever character. He's just an iconic character, but like not my favorite for sure. Okay, Sayaka. Sayaka. I don't. Mm, she's like a B or a C tier for me. Most of the time, it's like difficult for me to like pick between these two because it's not that I dislike Sayaka. I just don't know what to really say. I know that she just like backstabs Makoto, tries to frame him for killing Leon, but she gets killed instead by Leon. And I don't. I'm not saying I like dislike Sayaka. I don't. We just don't get much from her. Uh, I liked her, but I also wasn't like insanely like it wasn't like the biggest like love I had for the character. But like I don't I don't know. She's just in C tier most of the time for me. Like an alright character. Okay, so we have Fake Junko. Fake Junko is a B tier. Uh in my eyes. Girl it's also like a B tier for me. The problem is though the anime did like her dirty. So I don't know if I wanna play her, put her like B tier. Like I at the same time don't like she could be a badass, but at the same time the sister thing. I don't I don't like insects. It's not my thing. So I am not gonna put her anywhere near the thing. I know she could have had potential, but like I'm not gonna put her like I know I could do this, but like at the same time, you know what? The more I think about it, the more I feel like she's like here for me. Not Sayaka, but like not even above like B probably. Yeah, I can't like put like some characters I need to put like I need to think about this, because I don't really like her that much, but I also don't dislike her. I like her more than Sayaka though, even with the weird sister things. Okay, Leon, inoffensive. Yeah, I don't know. He's more interesting to me than Sayaka was, but at the same time, Sayaka had that. backstabbing thing, which is more interesting than that, than killing somebody. But at the same time, he was a dumb fuck. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. I don't dislike him, but like I don't have like a Leon should have lived mentality either. Same with Sayak. I don't have that for either of those characters. Jiro is like either a B tier. You know what? Um, this goes here, and he goes like here or here. I don't know, bro. You know what? I'm not gonna rank the fucking thing because like that's like cheating. I'm gonna put Chihiro in A tier. Uh, as a character, I wasn't like to him. I wasn't like he he's fine. But, like I'm not. Um, he's not my favorite character. But at the same time, he did help a lot creating alter ego and shit. Mondo, yeah, I liked Mondo a lot. To be honest, I liked him a lot. He pissed me off that he died, but like at the same time, you did kill, even if it was an accident. Ishimaru, yeah, that is some tier. They are around the same tier. These three hanging out together. Yep. Nope. Okay, no, I'm gonna put you like in a D tier. I don't see him as like a F tier character, more like an E or a D. I don't remember much from you, bro. I know that you were tricked into killing Ishimaru, and that makes me put you in an E tier. Okay, Celeste. Hmm. Interesting, but not beloved my by me. I like Celeste, but like she's not like my favorite. Um, hmm, maybe here, but like I'm putting way too many characters in A tier already, and like it's not fair to do that. Sakura is an S tier. You can't agree with me. You can't disagree with me about that. Junko, bro, what I don't fucking know. Probably A tier. Probably. I don't want another Junko though. We had like three already or four. I don't need any more Junkos. One is enough. One time, two times. Okay. I don't want another one. I don't want a fourth one. I don't want more Junko. I'm good. She was okay for the first two times, but if you're gonna do one, I don't need more. You know what my only like thing when it comes to We Free was? I wish Tsumugi was her own character and she wasn't cosplaying Junko. She can cosplay, she can be a bad guy, but like I like the twist, but I don't like the fact that she has to be a Junko again. Like I don't want Junko again. I want something else. And I'm glad that they tried to do something else, even if it was again Junko somehow, even if not really her. I don't want another Junko. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I don't need more Junko. I don't need her more. And like, I don't even like her as much, but she's an interesting character, so she goes to A tier. My logic. She would go into C or D tier if I wasn't like at least interested in her logic and shit of how she does shit. How that she's interesting to me, but like, the first game isn't my favorite to be honest. Okay, Makoto. Um, maybe C tier or B tier. I be real. I like him, but I don't. It's not love, you know. It's like inoffensive, like him, interesting, but not interesting and all boring. But at the same time, it's fine to be a little basic. You don't have to be the most complicated person if you help people. I think that's nice. Um, I like his hair too, and he was cute as being short. You know, it was adorable. Okay, your wife goes into S, I'm not a shipper, by the way. Just saying, but at the same time, Um, do I like Sakura or Kyoko more? Maybe Kyoko more, but like Sakura is also like very close to being the fucking same tier as her because Sakura did so much and I love her. Kyoko is so cool, so cool as if she was a protagonist, I lose my mind, but she's not. She's more of a supporting character. I like her. I love her even. If I had to say that, she's like one of the few reasons I would go back to Danganronpa another one. Danganronpa another. I'm mixing and twisting Fangan names with Danganronpa mainline games now because I'm so in that high, bro. Danganronpa Super Trigger Happy Havoc. Yeah. From that game, Kyoko is like one of the reasons I would return just to see her do her thing because I like that. I like her so much, bro. It's even before I know who she was, I loved her. Okay, that's how much I was in that thing. Okay, Toko. Mm, 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 mm. Probably here. Probably here. Probably probably here. Why? Because Dispergers, Ultra Dispergers did something and made me think, okay, maybe she ain't that bad, but also funny, silly girly. I don't really like the fact that she is so like she doesn't have self-esteem much, but at the same time, Ultra Despair Girls, I have to suffer through that shit. At least she was there, even if her Byakuya simping made me annoyed, like yes, he's cool, but he ain't all that, like he's a dickhead, but yes, he's cool, but at the same time, you could date someone who actually cares about you. Okay, uh, okay, please do not get mad at me, chat. But he is a great character. But I'm not. He's not my favorite character. He's cool, and I'm gonna say that for like forever. That he's cool. Um, but I'm a little I would be a little scared of him, but you know, at the same time, I I mean, maybe in a universe I could get along with him, but at the same time, I'm also would be seen as like lower than him, and he would make my self-esteem worse. So I wouldn't be able to get along with him. So I don't know. Depends. Would he tell me I'm a dog? Probably. Would I be okay with it? I would be scared to say no. Not like that, but like he would make me scared, but not. I don't know. That can make me feel like I'm a little intimidated, you know. But that's okay. At least he doesn't kill me. you know, that's there. He's not gonna kill me, probably. Okay, Aoi. I liked Aoi, but I don't know if I want to put her up in like fucking. Do I like her more than Mondo? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do like her more than Mondo. Monokuma? No. Monokuma is way too entertaining for me to put her above him. But I like Aoi too. I really like Aoi. I always liked Aoi. I did. Hina is just great. Okay, yeah, so Hero, get out of here, bro. He ain't that bad. He's just not. He just. He's just. It just. He. Would I put him like up above these guys? Probably. Probably. Yeah, because he at least gets some screen time. But like, he gets stabbed in like every like how do you call those demo games? He gets stabbed there every time because even the fucking game makers know, bro. He's not that bad though. I don't hate him. Okay. I'm gonna, yeah. Uh, mm, I'm gonna put you above Yasuhiro because at least Monami or Usami did like some good things before, killing the AI Junko. At least she did that. What did Yasuhiro do, bro? I don't remember anything. I know he did something probably, but I don't know what. He just exists. He can be funny sometimes. Maybe, or I don't know. No. I don't know if he can be funny or not. I think he was supposed to be a funny guy. Like every game has like one funny guy or something. We need like a comic relief because shit is sad, and we make him survive for surprise, even though someone better could survive. But it's fine. Um, because I don't give a fuck about him that much. Okay, this is the fake Byakuya. I liked fake Byakuya. I liked fake Byakuya. Uh, he may be a little better than fucking the real one. Just because he actually tried to be a fucking leader and protect people. And Byakuya did not in the first game. He did not. He was just an asshole. So yeah. Yeah, I'm putting him there. And I think in the anime he was taking care of like a dumb fuck. The guy. What is he? This bitch. This dumbass idiot who I actually liked until we got revealed what happened. And I don't care about the anime anymore. I don't care. Okay, Teru Piche. Bro. Teru Michu. Terurikiu. Bro, he's weird, bro. I don't I want to see what will happen in 2x2. I want to see if they're gonna make him survive till the end or kill him off in like chapter 4 or 5 and make him actually redeemable or something. But I don't like him that much. It's not that I hate him. I think the voice actor in English at least did a really good job, but I don't I don't like him, bro. It's not that I hate him though. Uh okay. Should we also another thing before I start with my hero? Um, Danganronpa, please make uh characters who are fat or eat a lot or chubby or something. Please make them other than just a fucking funny pervert, please. Just do something else, bro. It's getting old. At least you guys did something with the imposter guy, but still, even with him, people kept on calling him fat. I was uh, disgusting. Just do something, please. I'm getting tired of that trope, bro. Okay, Mahiru. Um, hmm, hmm. I know the free time events that are making her a lot better, and I know the context as well. And there's a way where she can actually be an S tier, A tier, but we are not there yet. And I really wish we will get there. I want to XU to have her at least survive till chapter 5, if not chapter 4. Just give our girl something. Give our girl something. She deserves it. I know she's not my favorite one, but like her death was like there and we didn't get much character development there. And I wish we saw more of her, to be honest. We didn't get as much characterization as with me, even with the imposter guy. And we got nothing, bro. And that pisses me off sometimes. But she's still not like gonna be up there just because of that. And writers did that. Okay, Peko. I'm really thinking. I'm really thinking. I'm thinking that Celestia is more interesting than Peko, but Peko is more liked, probably. Maybe not. The thing is, I like Peko now. It took me a while to warm up to her, to be honest. But like now I like her. Now I like her. I don't know what happened. I always liked her, but I wasn't like the biggest fan. She's not like an A or S tier or anything crazy, but at least she isn't like an F tier. You know, she was never an F tier in my eyes. She was always like a C tier. But I changed my mind. I actually think that was cool. Yeah. Uh, Hiyoko. No, you're not as bad as fucking these two. But like, holy fuck, bro. I know. She, I know she deserves more screen time, but I don't look forward to it at all. I don't look forward to it at all. Because either Mikan or Hiyoko will need more screen time. And I would pick Mikan in a heartbeat. Or Ibuki. I be real. But she probably will survive. And I don't know how to feel about this. I know she has a lot of fans. I don't know how. Uh, I mean, who knows? Some people like characters who I don't like. It's okay. But no, no. She reminds me of like someone I known in real life, and I don't like that comparison to do, but I don't want her to be near me. I don't like I don't like Yoko. I know some people put the argument that Hiyoko should have lived instead of Sonia. I know Sonia should like maybe die in some people's minds, and even mine. It crossed my mind, but after I rewatched the second game countless times, I don't think Sonia is that bad. I can understand why some people would prefer other characters to survive, and I agree with it. But Hyoko? No, no, no. I don't want that, but like it might happen in the second in the new fucking thing in the new killing game if I make it. And fine, okay, let's do that. But like I still don't like her. And that's like how I feel. Ibuki, why would I put you in D tier? Dear God, I will get killed by myself. Okay, no. Byakuya though, do I like her more than Byakuya? Chihiro, yeah, I do. Doko, they're almost in the same tier, but like I somehow like Ibuki more. Ishimaru, yes. Mondo, mm, I like Mondo type of characters more. But like at the same time, Ibuki is really interesting. I like funny characters, silly characters like her. I had to split them up. No, I don't like that at all. I'm not a shipper. They are besties, okay? Probably. Unless you want to believe something else. Okay, Mika. Oh dear, Mikan, 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 Mikan. I'm so. Bro, did I say spoilers in the start of the video though? I did not say that. I'm gonna write the like title that's spoilers as well because I don't want people to you know. Sometimes I goof around. I start a video too excited and I don't say spoilers ahead. I'm so stupid. Okay, Mikan, I, I I'm not gonna put you there yet. I be real. Mikan, I did not. I don't like characters who remind me of myself. Mikan is not exactly like me, but she has some qualities I would call similar. She was bullied too. But and she cries too. Sometimes I cry too sometimes. I usually, but bro, I fan service that chapter 3 thing. I was also unnecessary, bro. I don't like it. I don't like what the anime did either. I don't like it when Mika is sexualized. I understand we need some fan service, but why? Yeah. Okay. Putting aside that, I like her more than okay, you know what? Yeah, I think this is fair. Let me cook first before you get mad at me. Mikan is a character that could work if they do some rewrites. Uh, I don't mean rewriting her like personality or like qualities. I mean like the fan service bits. They were too much. But other than that, she could work. And like, if she doesn't start like simping for Junko again, that would be weird again. Like, I don't want to see her drool again, bro. Uh, I don't want to see that. When you see yourself in a character and they make her a fan service character at the same time, it's the weirdest feeling ever. It's so weird. It's so weird to see that. So yeah, I can't place her because I can't place her in S tier because I hate myself, and also because the fan service is too much. I liked her sometimes, other times good to speak up, but at the same time, how was I when I was 16? I wasn't the most confident person either. So I can understand I was sometimes the worst. So okay, Nekomaru. I like Nekomaru more than Celeste, to be honest. Can you do that? Okay. I like Nekomaru more than Celeste. Uh, I went through the fucking first or second trial. I think the first one. And I like Nekomaru more, to be honest. And chapter 4 also. I like Nekomaru, to be honest. Um, okay. And he's funny too. Gundam. Okay. Uh. Um. 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 Yeah. Yeah. That's about right. That's about right. I like Gundam. I like him so much, and I been trying to tell myself that I don't like this character as much, but I can't. I like him a lot. There's aspects of him that are making me like, why is he always yelling? But other than that, I don't hate him, to be honest. I think he's pretty good, and his chapter was good too. There's like not much bad I can say about him. He also has hamsters. He likes animals. The thing with Sonya was cute too. There's not much I can hate on him, bro. Like there's not much I can say that's like making me dislike Gundam something. Like I like Gundam a lot. Nagito, I the most toxic version of the type of person I would fall in love with, bro. Yes, I said it, bro. I said it. You know, I if I was 15, 16, 17, I would be so whipped for this guy. I would be so whipped and stuff. If I was like, you know, and then I would be regretting it because I would realize he's crazy. But you know, that's just how I would. But as like a 21-year-old, I think she just needs some therapy, bro. Give him therapy. Give him. But like, I'm not saying it as like I want him as he's crazy. I'm saying it as I feel bad and I want him to get help. Like me sometimes, you know, I, yeah. But at the same time, he's not like my favorite like character in the Danganronpa world. But that does not mean shit because he's still cool. Do I have to put him above fucking Gundam and Sakura though? That's like that's like the most like hard thing to do in these tier lists that I have to put a character above another one. And like both of them are peak. Both of them are peak. But like I have to, you know. Like it's Nagito, bro. It's Nagito. He's like he's like the he's amazing, bro. He's amazing. Even like even in the anime, I like him. Even when he wasn't the most crazy, even when he was crazy. So as I said, if I was a teen girl, I would be wiped. But I'm no longer a teen girl, so I'm just concerned for him. Uh, Chiaki, bro, Chiaki. I know some people are arguing that she's too perfect. I don't give a fuck if she's too perfect. I don't care if she's too perfect. It's the same as with Satsuki from Danganronpa Another. I don't care if people say she's too perfect. I don't give a fuck. I like them, and I like Chiaki too. And yes, like in the game, she's one way, and the anime, we get this like she's too perfect. She's too. Shut up! Shut up! I don't care. Even if you're right, I like her the way she is. Even if she's not here anymore, okay, I like her. My you know my tier list never make logical sense sometimes. They just are from feelings and opinions, and it's all subjective. I like Chiaki though. I like Chiaki though. Oh boy, now it comes. I'm gonna get hate, but I'm gonna get so much hate for this. I'm gonna get so much hate for this, bro. I'm gonna get so much hate for putting Hajime in A tier and not S tier. But I can't help it. It's what my heart is telling me. I really like Hajime, bro. Hajime is a really good protagonist. And there isn't much I would change about his character. He's great as he is. But I don't like him as much as like some of the other characters. I'm gonna do another thing. I'm gonna put Junko after Hajime because Hajime deserves to be next to Byakuya, bro. Those two are deserving to be there next to each other. Why? Because I like both of those characters. They're just not my favorite characters. It's like I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, Izuru, he did nothing, bro. But like he's going next to him. I, bro, the black hair. I remember being so like they're just simping for Hajime with like this dark black long hair. I was like, oh my god. I was how old was I? 16, 17. Yeah, I was dying. I was dying. I liked it so much, bro. That long hair, mm, the dead ass expression of like seriousness. Yeah, I was. Yeah. Now I felt bad for Hajime for that shit though. What happened to him? But at the same time, he got sexy long hair. Okay, not anymore. He's not sexy anymore because he's fucking young, and I'm not. I'm not going to jail. But like back then, I was like losing my mind. Okay, Akane. This Akane. Bruh. Maybe here. Maybe before my hero. Maybe after my hero. Both can work out. I don't dislike her, to be honest. I just don't have anything to say. I don't hate her. I'm indifferent, but more leaning towards like. Yeah, that's about it. She eats a lot, and in a way, I like that she survived because of Mekomaru dying. But at the same time, I'm not that like invested in her surviving the next one. Uh, she grown on me, so I'm gonna put her here. I like Sonya more now, but at the same time, she's like, if I had to pick between Sonya and Hiyoko, I would still pick Sonya to survive. Why? I don't like Hiyoko, but at the same time, Sonya can be funny and stuff, but at the same time, if she dies, Okay. At this point, I'm not as like I don't care as much anymore. It's another killing game happens. Another killing happens. Okay, Fuyuhiko, Fuyu Peak. Fuyu Peak. I don't know if I'm gonna put him above Gundam or not. Fuyu Peak. I like Fuyuhiko to be honest. Uh, yeah, I can't explain myself to be honest. But I mean, everyone who played the game probably knows why I like this character, and I don't need to explain much. Will this one work? Sometimes I wonder if I should put Kazuichi in S tier, but then I think about it and I'm like, no, girl, you're tripping. I like him too. I like Kazuichi. And other than pervert thing and being a Sonya fan, yeah, no, I like Kazuichi. I'm not gonna make like big statements on why I like Kazuichi. I like Kazuichi. Okay, Monocup time. A tier, A tier, F tier, F tier because you two fucked each other and I don't like that. I don't like incest. D tier or no, A tier. Maybe no. You know what? Yeah, this is okay. You go to A tier. And then we have Rantaro, who, bro, Ibuki tier. Is he an Ibuki tier, or am I a simp? Am I a simp, chat? Putting Rantaro before Byakuya though, am I dumb? You see, what is wrong with you? I can explain. When I was 17, I felt so much things, okay? The teenage girl likes an anime boy. You know what? I'm gonna say it. The voice actor did a really good job. I think that voice actor who voices him and other characters in other series, I think that voice is just it's great. It's great, it's amazing, man. What a voice can do. So because of the voice acting, he's like almost in like there, but I'm not no simping. Be for real. He would even be like a fucking B tier, right? Uh, but I can't. My heart doesn't let me to put him down. Uh, Am I being a simp again, bro? Do I prefer Rantaro or Kazuichi though? Honestly, Kazuichi. If I put simping aside, but not Junko though. If I put simping aside, which was what I did back then, the most part, yeah, he's not gonna be up there. People would call me crazy for this, bro. How do you put a character that died in chapter one into fucking A tier? Listen, let me have this one once, okay? Just this one time. Let me cook, okay? Let me. He was just interesting. He died early, but he was a interesting character. who could have had potential, but we had to cook him. We had to cook him early so Kaede could die. And I do not want any fucking person to tell me Kaede sucks. I do not want to hear it. Mm-mm. Not in this household. Not in this fucking household. I really like Kaede, bro. It might be my bias, right? It might be my bias again, but yeah, there's no universe, but I'm gonna put Kaede down. Even after I found out what happened, bro. Okay, where this should be put. I'm gonna do this now. I like Nekomaru more than Tsumugi. Yeah, I the voice is way too high pitched. But if it was a bit lower, maybe I would like her more. And this is the stupidest complaint you heard for a character so far. And I do not like the fact that she cosplays Junko sometimes. Like, girl, let her go. She gone. Let her be dead, please. Okay, so Kaede, a still character, and I do not stand for the Kaede standard anymore, bro. After seeing V3 for like 50 times, bro, I'm not standing for Kaede standard anymore, bro. No, nope, nope. Do I like Shuichi though? You might be asking if I put Kaede in S tier. Do I like him or do I hate him? Well, I like Shuichi a lot, bro. And I know some people will be like, how can you like Shuichi more than Kaede, bro? He got more screen time, but Kaede, I still, if I had to like, I prefer Kaede's personality. I'm not lie, but Shuichi also is like second in my eyes. I just like characters with that personality, bro. I can't explain why. Even my even when I have friends, it's like similar vibes. Um, yeah, I really like the fucking protags in this, bro. Stop saying bro already. Okay. Okay. Let me do this. Don't get mad at me, okay? I like Ryoma. Putting aside all the simping I had for other guy characters, Ryoma had such an potential. And I wish he lived longer, to be honest. It's like one of those cases where I feel so bad for a victim, even though he probably would have been okay with being killed because of his story and stuff, but I still hate the fact that he died, bro. Still hate the fact that he died. And didn't have anyone on his side. Kirumi. Mm, yeah, I like Nekomaru more than Kirumi though. I'm dead ass. I like Nekomaru more than Kirumi. But Kirumi had a good like story and she was interesting. I did not think that she would have to live longer than chapter 2 though. She's like one of those characters where I'm okay with the fact that she died in chapter 2 as a killer. I know that sounds like mean to say, but I there were so many characters who I okay, don't get mad. If Frontaro had to die first, Then Kirumi dying as a killer, I don't really think that's a bad like decision, to be honest. So yeah, I that's how I see it, and I don't dislike Kirumi though. I just not. It's not like it's not a strong feeling I have for her, but I like her execution. She was a badass also. Angie, she's like in a similar tier than Sayaka to me. And I know some people made the argument that Angie should have like lived longer or something. I don't know. Maybe she could have um been like an antagonist for Shuichi, but I don't really I don't really care for her. Don't I know it sounds mean to say that. I like art to be honest. Like I like drawing and things. Uh but the religious things and being so like cultish. It was interesting at first to me, but chapter 3 is always like a bit of a hit or miss. Like the killers have like breakdowns, and those are like at least fun, but like the chapters aren't like the best themselves. Um, but I'm like in the middle when it comes to her. It's not love, it's not hate, it's not like, it's not dislike, it's just Angie. I see. I like her character design though. I have to say, I really like her character design. I really like brown skin characters with white hair. I think that's cool. Brown skin characters in general are really cool to me. Okay, bro, I felt some sadness when her she died. She dislikes guys, and I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's fine, but maybe it's sometimes like way too much for some players. Um, I don't know. I have a mixed feeling here, but it's more like than dislike for me. Tenko is she has some sweet side to her as well, which I don't think the game showed as much. It showed it, but it wasn't like the strongest. But I can tell she wasn't like a bad person. Her Himiko simping sometimes went too far or too weird, but I also get it that she's a teenage girl who likes guys and like I mean if she expresses herself, I mean, hey, more power to her. Even if it's a bit odd sometimes, but you know. Uh mm, hmm. The biggest B tier I ever B tiered, bro. The biggest B tier I ever B tiered. He was a wasted potential, bro. The wasted potential. Because there were some smart moments with him, but bro, that characterization towards the end, and yeah, I think people learned, maybe in the free moments, maybe someone else that read about it that he had like a sister who was very bad and weird, but the trial didn't show that much. Instead, it made it seem like he was the weirdo for his obsession with his sister, and I get that because it is weird that little. I mean, not even though it is weird, but if he was like hurt by his sister or something, and then she died, I think that's messed up. But at the same time, why do you become a serial killer after that? I don't know. Bro, so much conflicting feelings when it comes to Kyo, bro. It's so many conflicting feelings because there was some potential to make a good character, and instead they made it incest things again, bro. You could have made a male victim, without making him weird. Like you can characterize a character, like it doesn't have to make him like weird about it. You just cannot. You can be a victim without that part. And I don't. I think that it wasn't necessary, especially now that we have in the Hundred Run Academy, when we have another character who's obsessed with his sister. We don't need any more sister obsessed characters, Kodaka. We do not need any more. We do not need any more girls who are obsessed with their sisters. We do not need any of this shit anymore. I think, yeah, I know some people would be like, morally speak, like, well, if it isn't blood related, okay, maybe so. Maybe then. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Whatever the fuck you do. I don't care. I don't want to think about it though. But blood related. Oh, fuck you, bro. But I understand fiction, and we can have morally bad characters or morally bad things happen. It doesn't have to always be pure as snow, and I understand that. And I'm okay with it. I wrote about cannibalistic characters before. I'm not the one to speak always about this subject, but I just incest is my like least favorite one. If I'm being honest, incest is my least favorite one to be in a fiction. Okay, okay, where should I put it? I I like Miu more than Junko, but I don't think I'm gonna put her above Kazuichi. Why not? Because I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to fan service characters, but I do like Miu when she's funny and stuff. She can be funny with all swearing and things. And being interesting puts you above some characters sometimes. And I think Miu is an interesting character for trying to kill Kokichi and escape all by herself. I think that's interesting. In my eyes, at least. Gonta, hmm. The more I look at this list, though, I'm starting to think that I place some characters really. I am. Think I should put you here, and then I should put you here. Mm, I think this is better because I like Byakuya and Hajime more, and I'm getting like I'm mixing things up now, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do. I like Hajime is nice, but I like Gonda more. But I don't like him more than fucking Ize. Byakuya, to be honest. Yes, I changed the listing because even though I don't like Byakuya as much as other people, he's still a better written character in my eyes than some of these guys, to be honest. And Hajime as well. Gonta uh, got tricked into killing Miu, and that fucking sucks. Because I don't see Gonta with a clear head killing Miu. I don't see it happening. Him without his clear hand, without remembering the fact that Kokichi was a dickhead, or remembering much, I can see why he would get tricked. At the same time, I'm not gonna coddle him. Like if I'm not gonna coddle him for the actions he took. It's still killing someone. He just chose to do it. Uh, Even if like he was like manipulated into it, he still kills somebody. And I like Gonta as much as the next person, but I'm not gonna excuse some characters' actions just because I like them. I'm not gonna do that. But I still think he could be an S tier, and someone could argue it. I just he did left a big impact on me, that's for sure. But it wasn't a Kaede level, Chiaki level, Fuyuhiko Gundam. Sakura, it was not a Sakura level one, bro. That killed me. Okay, Kokichi. I'm not gonna uh like I'm not it's not that I know some people like Nagito more, some people like Kokichi more, some people like both at the same time. I like both at the same time. I still like Kokichi more. Um Now when it comes to his like plan and chapter 5 wasn't my favorite chapter. Um at the time when it happened, it was like okay. Uh it was insane what happened post trial in my eyes. I lost at the time my favorite character was Kaito and I lost him, and that fucked me up mentally. Uh I I understand now when I'm making this list now that Kaito wasn't like my now favorite character, but at the time he was my like favorite Danganronpa character, and losing him hurt like motherfucker. So I wasn't able to think much about Kokichi dying. But after I I rewatched the series again, I felt like okay, I like Kokichi more than most of these characters, and I can't explain why that much. I guess it's like spicing up the killing game while also having secretly a not so bad motivation. Maybe that makes me like feel for a character, but I don't know. Okay, Kibo. I'm gonna be real. I know some people um don't like Kibo as much, but I do. I like Kibo. I really do, to be honest. And Maki will come here because I like Maki too. And then we have Himiko. Himiko, she almost made it to S here. Um, but I don't know. Maybe I should put you in next to Byakuya instead, or maybe here. Yeah, that makes more sense. You know what? No. Uh, Let me think about this shit, okay? Because I don't know how my brain sometimes doesn't work. Himiko can be an S tier or an A tier, okay? Both of those can work, but a low S tier if she was an S tier. She's gonna be in A tier instead now. I like Himiko because she's like also similar to me because of like the depresso things. Um, and I've been told that I'm like similar to Himiko before, and I don't know how to feel about that. Like someone I known back then told me. Himiko is. I don't think I have to say exactly what I mean, but I think she deserved to survive. I know this is an unpopular opinion, but she lost two people who she was closest to. And I don't want, if she died after that, I think that would have been really cruel to do. But I can see a reality where she dies in like chapter 4 or chapter 5. But at the same time, it wouldn't have been like an interesting trial if she died as a victim. Because not many people would have given a fuck. So I can see why she survived also. I mean, she could have she made an interesting killer, or would have she been like one of those killers who slip up and it's boring? I don't know, but it would have not been that good because Mikana is like similar in a little way. They have some similarity, but not that much. So I get why she didn't become a killer, but I don't want her to become a victim either. Like, what? Yeah, I don't. I'm okay with her living. Is that what I'm saying? Now, would have I been happier if Kokichi lived? Or Kaito? Yes. Yes, I would have. But did they? No. Okay, let me rank these fucks. Um, I'm gonna be real. You're annoying. You're not as annoying, but you're still at the same time the Junko AI bullshit. Um, I always forget this fucking character's name. Komaru Naegi, bro. I I don't know why I'm forgetting her name so many times. Like she isn't even that forgettable. I just forget her name. Okay. Um, did I like her more than Hajime, Aoi, Mondo, Ishimaru, Toko? No, Toko. Himiko, maybe Himiko though. Maybe Himiko. I think Himiko. Yeah, I liked her more than Himiko. Because Komaru was like, am I reading her? Komaru, yeah. Yeah, she was like, uh, she got character development that I would have loved to see Himiko get. That's the thing. Like Himiko got character development, and I love that, but it wasn't as drastic as old girl got. Okay, I remember liking him more than some other characters, but if I think back at it, it's still like he still was annoying. She, I let me be real. As this character would have been in B tier if she wasn't sexualized so much. Why would you sexualize a child? Kodaka, we need to have a word. I don't like what they did to her character. Um, I want to put these characters fairly though, even if she was sexualized. Mm, uh, not, I don't, maybe better than Yasuhiro, but not better than Korekiyo. I mean, better than Kyokiyo. I mean, You, mm, a bit unlike unlikable, but not unlikable, but at the same time a little unlikable. Could put you here. You are going. I like him more than you're gonna going next to this more. Uh, Monica. Okay, I like this guy. This guy, bro. This little boy. It's not a little. Don't call him a little guy, bro. Call him call him a little boy. Okay. Um. No, I don't want to put them next to each other. I don't want to put them next to each other. Okay. Okay, let me explain myself because like a lot of kids are getting put down right now. That sounds so weird to say. Uh, the thing is, Monica, um, she's an evil little girl. So I can't really say that I liked her. And she made me watch that kiss scene with Nagisa, and I hated that scene. Ew, bro. Some of this Vegas is like having these weird ass scenes, like sexualizing the pink haired little girl. What the fuck is wrong with you, game? Ew, and even Komaru, bro, like it's sexualizing so many. They're fully disgusting. Okay, I'm gonna put you. I'm putting you higher than these characters, but not higher than Mikan. Okay, you're going, you're going, you're going here because you were nice and you didn't deserve to die. You also go there. Uh, they didn't have much screen time though. Me putting these characters here before Angie, the Angie stands will be mad at me, but I don't really. Okay, I think I'm done, and I'm not gonna rank these things anymore because these things don't really matter. Okay, I don't. Ow! I didn't use any D tier. Should we use some D tier? Okay, we're gonna use some D tier. Should we start this out somehow though? Okay. Um. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put down some characters into D tier just so we can have some more space for other characters. Cause like this is insane, bro. Oh, bro. Okay. Okay. I think Mikan is fine there. Nagisa there. I mean, I don't mind him being there to be honest. We have this. We have Junko here. We have Miu. I might put some people here though. Can put some people here just so we have like a. Okay. I think Rantaro can stay there. Okay. My tier list. My tier list. Oh my god. I was not as enthusiastic about this as the Danganronpa another one. But it's still a tier list. Kokichi is like my number one Danganronpa character. Kyoko, bro. Nagito, why am I mixing names up? Bro, Shuichi, Kaito, Sakura, Gundam, Fuyuhiko, Chiaki, Kaede, Maki, and Kibo. Yep, those are my. What is this? Okay, so my 11 favorite ones, and then we have my least favorite characters. Monoka, Mono Fanny, Mono Kid, Mono. That's not Mono Down. That's Mono. I don't remember. Monosuke and the E tier, and then we have Hajime. we have we have Hajime. Hajime is F tier, okay, chat. no, that's Hajime. I don't see. He's that forgettable that I mixed his name up with Hajime. But like that's not good for Hajime, either, bro. Why would I mix your name up with the like weirdest character in the entire game franchise, bro? Hajime fans, was they seeing this? Easty, why did you do that? Are you stupid? Why did you make? Why did you put Hajime into A tier and Gonta into A tier and Byakuya? Listen, I don't know. It's fine, okay? We don't have to have like the most insane opinions. You can just put shit somewhere, you know? Like my favorite characters don't have to make much sense to you because they are my favorite characters, you know? And I think A tier is similar. You know what? I'm gonna do this instead. We're gonna have this. I'm gonna do this instead because I think people would like be like, what the fuck? A, B, C, D, F. Yeah. Now it makes sense now, right? Now it makes more sense because, yeah, why is Nike so high, bro? Why are you so high up? More okay too, bro. These two, I had no idea where to put these two characters. so they are there. I don't really remember, but I know that I liked Nagisa when I played that game, even though he was Monaco, bro. Why would you fall for a psycho girl? Falling for a psychopath? Oh my god! At your age, I mean, I get it. Kids are dumb. Okay. Thank you for watching. By the way, my ranking is like my subjective opinion. There was a lot of spoilers in this, and my head hurts because I've been talking for 2 hours because I made a video before this. So bye bye now. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.